بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. النهاردة عندنا lesson 8 solving a quadratic equation in one variable. If we have one equation in one variable such as x plus 2 equals 0, what we shall do? We convert the sign of 2 into negative, so x equal negative 2. So the solution set equal negative 2, but the equation here is from first degree and we have one variable only is x. If we have an equation from second degree, such as ax power 2 plus bx plus c, this equation can be solved by factorization first. If we factorize the left side to two factors, we have two equations. This equation can be easily to solve them again. Okay. Example 1. Example 1 tell us x power 2 minus 5x minus 6 is equals to 0. Okay. If we have x power 2 and x and absolute term as we see, we should factorize this expression into two parts as we take the first type in factorization. What we shall do? Open two brackets, factorize x power 2 into x and x, factorize 6 inside the equation. 6, it will be factorized into what? 1 by x, and what else? 2 by 3. Excellent. I want the difference between them is equals 5. What is the difference between 6 and 1 and 3 and 2? 6 and 1, the difference between them is equals what? 5. Okay, excellent. 3 and 2, the difference between them is equals what? Equals 1. So we neglect 3 and 2 and take what? 6 by 1. So we factorize 6 into 6 and 1. Let's make the sign. If we have the last sign is negative, we take the bigger as the sign of bigger is the sign of middle. What is the sign of middle? Negative. So we put inside beside 6 the negative sign, and the other sign and the opposite sign is beside what? Beside 1. So it will be x minus 6 and x plus 1 equals 0. We divide the page into two parts. X minus 6 equals 0 as itself, and x plus 1 equals 0. So it's be easy. It's x only as we take before. X minus 6 equals 0. So x equal b what? X will convert into positive 6. So x equal 6. And x plus 1 equals 0. It will be convert into negative 1. So x equals negative 1. So the solution set equal be what? 6 and negative 1. And we should put it in braces. Let's take the other example. X plus 2 all power 2 equals 25. In this case, it's not be in this example, x plus 2 all power 2 equal 25. We make square root to the both sides. We make square root to the both sides. The square root to x plus 2 all power 2, we cancel as we take before. The square root cancels the power 2. So it will be what? X plus 2. What we shall do in 25? 25, the square root in 25 as we solve this equation, we put it as a shape positive or negative 5. Take care. Positive or negative 5 because we solve the equation. So x may be as a negative number or as a positive number because it's under the power 2. So x plus 2 will be equal positive or negative 5. We can divide this equation into two parts. x plus 2 equal 5 مرة x plus 2 equal negative 5 another time. So we can be easy solve this equation. X plus 2 equal 5, so x equal 5 minus 2, so x equals 3. And the other side, x plus 2 equal negative 5, so x equal negative 5 minus 2, so x equal negative 7. So the solution set will be 3 and negative 7 inside the braces. If we want to be sure that my answer is right, what we shall do? We take 3 and put it in the equation. X plus 2 all power 2 equals what? If we take 3 and put it, 3 plus 2 equals what? 5. Excellent. All power 2, 5 power 2 equals what على calculator? Or 5 power 2 equals what? Excellent. Equals 25. مش محتاجة calculator. هيطلع كام؟ 25. So we can make sure that my answer be right. If we take negative 7, it will be 25 again. Let's see. Negative 7 plus 2 equals what? Negative 5. Okay, negative 5 all power 2. We cancel the negative. So 5 power 2 equals what? 25. Excellent. So the two answers, if we convert x into 3 and negative 7, the answer will be 25. So it's the two answers are right. The third example, x minus 3 and x plus 5 equals 20. We can't solve this example as it is. Why? Because it's not equal 0. Okay, what we shall do? We should distribute the two brackets each other. First, x by x equals what? X power 2. X by 5 equals what? 5x. Take care of the sign. Negative 3 by x equals negative 3x. Negative 3 by 5 equals negative 15. And take 20 in the right side with the opposite direction or the opposite sign. It will be negative 20. So x power 2, 5x minus 3x, it will be equals positive 2x, and negative 15, negative 20 equals negative 35. So it will be as a first example, x power 2 plus 2x minus 35 equals 0. It's an easy trinomial that we can be factorized into x. 35, we can distribute it in the side. X 35 is equal what? 1 by 35 and 5 by 7. We should make the difference between them is 2. So we take 5 by 7 because the difference between them is 2. So we distribute 35, 5 by 7. 35 is negative, so the bigger we take the middle sign. So 7 take the positive sign and 5 take the opposite sign is negative. So the answer will be x minus 5 and x plus 7 equals 0. We can divide the paper into two parts. X minus 5 equals 0 مرة و x plus 7 equals 0 مرة. So x minus 5 equals 0, so x equal be 5 and x equals negative 7. So the solution set equals 5 and negative 7.